Hi there, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to another lecture of Geology at Glance. Today's topic is soil. Here is table of content what we are going to study in next few minutes. Soil, pedology, edaphology, pedogenesis, types of soil, soil profile, factors affecting soil formation, composition of soil, chemical and physical properties of soil infertility, importance of soil, and uses of soil. Soil. What is soil? Soil is basically a thin layer of material covering the earth's surface, which is formed from weathering of rocks. It consists of mineral particles, organic materials, living organisms, water, air. Soil is very valuable resource that need to be carefully managed as it can be damaged very easily. Pedology. Pedology is study of soil in their natural environment. It deals with pedogenesis, which is formation of soil morphology, and soil classification. Edaphology. It is concerned with the influence of soil on living things, especially plants. Edaphology includes study of how soil influences humankind use of land for plant growth as well as human overall use of land. Means it includes uses of land in terms of humans and plants also. Pediogenesis is process of soil formation as regulated by history events, environment, place, topography. Types of soil. Soil can be categorized into many categories depending on dominating size of particles. For example, sand, clay, silt, peat, chalk, loam, etc. Sandy soil. Sandy soils are usually light, warm, dry, and tend to be very acidic in nature. These are low in nutrients, that's why they are chosen very rarely. Sandy soils are often known as light soil due to their light proportion of clay and high proportion of sand. These soils provide quick water drainage and easy to work with. Clay Clay soil. Clay soil are heavy soil that benefit from high nutrients. Clay soil remain wet and cold in winter and dry out very fast in summer. It consists of almost 25% of clay. Because of spaces found between clay particles, clay soil hold a huge amount of water. These soil drain slowly and take longer time to warm up in summer. Silt soil. Silt soil are light and moisture retentive soils with high fertility rating. As silt soil comprise of medium sized particles, they are well drained and hold moisture very well. By adding organic matter, silt particles can be bound into stable clumps. Peat soil are very rich in organic matter and retain a great amount of moisture. These are usually imported into gardens to provide optimum soil base. Chalk soil can be light or heavy but are always highly alkaline. That's why gardeners need to be very careful when choosing a right plant. Loam soil. These are mixture of sand, silt and clay. That's why they are known as providing best balance of soil particles and considered to be gardeners' best friends. Soil profile. As soil develops over time, layers form a soil horizon. Most soil profiles cover the earth as two main layers, topsoil and subsoil. Soil horizons are the layers in the soil as you move down the soil profile. We can recognize these horizons with the difference of color, organic content, and its properties. A horizon. It is humus-rich topsoil where nutrient and organic matter biological activities are highest. A horizon is usually darker in color than compared to others because of rich organic matter present in this horizon. B horizon is clay-rich subsoil. This horizon is very less fertile as compared to A horizon, but it holds better moisture. Texture may be heavy than A horizon too. C horizon is underlying weathered rock. It works as basically parent rock to provide material to A horizon and B horizon. And some soil also have O horizon. Here is picture of soil profile showing O horizon, A horizon, B horizon and C horizon means parent rock. Factors affecting soil formation. Five main interacting factors affect the formation of soil, which are parent material, living organisms, climate, topography, and time. Parent material always are very essential part of forming soil because these provide minerals to form bases of soil. Living organisms also influence soil formation. Climate, rate of weathering and organic decomposition is directly related to climate. Topography, grade of slope affect the drainage, erosion and deposition. That's why they work in formation of soil. Time influence soil property. Parent material. Soil is basically formed from rock, so that's why process of weathering and natural erosion are really important on parent rocks. Water, wind, temperature change, gravity, and chemical interaction, living organisms all have breaking down of parent material. The type of parent material and condition under which they break down will influence the properties of soil. For example, soil formed from granite are more sandy and from basalt are more fertile. Organisms. Bacteria, fungi, worms, and other borers break down plant litter and animal waste and remains to eventually become organic matter. So that's why bacteria, fungi, worms hold their importance in formation of organic matter and work indirectly on formation of better soil. Climate. Colder and drier climate, this process can be slow, but with heat and moisture, formation of soil can be very rapid. Topography. Topography holds its own importance as slope determines the type of vegetation and it indicates the amount of rainfall received. These factors change the way of soil form. Transported soil include alluvial, colluvial, aeolian. These are basically water, gravity, and wind supported soils. Time. Soil properties may vary depending on how long the soil has been weathered. Minerals from rocks are further weathered to form materials such as clays and oxides of iron and aluminium. Soil composition can be vary but usually mineral particles are around 45%, organic matter 5%, air 25% and water 25%. Their suitability for agriculture is due to their characteristic of good texture, dark color and pH value. Now we are going to discuss chemical properties of soil. Chemical properties of soil usually concerned with pH value, salinity, CEC value, organic matter, carbon to nitrogen ratio. pH of soil. Usually pH is measured from range of 0 to 14, with 7 being neutral, below 7 acidic, and above 7 alkaline. The optimum optimal pH range for most plants is between 5.5 and 7.0. Salinity is salt content in the soil. The process of increasing salt content is also known as salinization. CEC value is total capacity of soil to hold exchangeable cations. It is inherent soil characteristic and is very difficult to alter significantly. It influences the soil ability to hold onto essential nutrients. That's why it holds its own importance. Organic matter. Soil organic matter is the organic matter component of soil, consists of plant and animal residues at various stages of decomposition. Cells and tissues of soil organisms, substances synthesized by soil organisms. Nitrogen to carbon ratio. It holds its own importance as 24:1 is the proper carbon and nitrogen that a microorganism must have in order to sustain its health. Physical properties of soil. The major physical properties of soil are soil texture, soil structure, soil strength, soil color, soil permeability, soil temperature. Soil texture, we usually study two main classes of soil, USDS and WRB classification. Here it is given in detail, you can check it out. Soil structure. Soil structure describes arrangement of solid parts of soil and of pore spaces located between them. Aggregation is the result of interaction of soil particles through rearrangement, flocculation, and cementation. Soil strength. It is usually measure of magnitude of shear stress that a soil can sustain. The shear resistance of soil is a result of friction and interlocking of its particles, and possibly it is result of cementation and bonding of particles. Soil color. Soil color does not reflect its behavior and use of soil, but it indicates its composition, its mineral contents and other organic contents. Varying horizontal bands of color in the soil often identify a specific soil horizon. The development and distribution of color in soil results from chemical and biological weathering, especially redox reactions. Soil color is mainly produced by mineral present and by organic matter content. Yellow and red color represent oxidized ferric iron oxides. Dark and brown color represent organic matter. Wet soil usually appear darker in color than dry soils. Red and brown color caused by oxidation. Soil shows green color when gluconite is present. Calcite shows white color, especially in arid regions. Black color is shown. Black color show manganese oxide presence. Soil permeability. The permeability of soil is ability of water to move through it. It depends on physical and chemical properties of soil, notably particle size distribution, pore size distribution, and continuity of spaces. Soil temperature. Soil temperature is measurement of warmth in soil. Ideal soil have temperature 65 to 75 Fahrenheit. Soil infertility. The value of soil is reduced when soil loses its fertility or when topsoil is lost. That's why it is always recommended to use topsoil with greater care. This can happen through loss of nutrients and loss of moisture. Low organic matter, soil structure loss, poor internal drainage, salinization, and soil acidity can degrade soil very badly. Importance of soil. Soil is vital part of natural environment. It influences the distribution of plant species and provide habitat for wide range of organisms. It controls flow of water and chemical substances between atmosphere and earth. It works as source and store for gases in environment. Soils are not only reflect natural process but also human records of activities in past and present. Most plants get their nutrients from soil and they are main source of food for humans, animals and birds. Therefore, most of living organisms depend on soil for their existence. Uses of soil. Soil is incredibly useful. It provides drainage system and in this way it helps in prevention of floods. The organic matter in soil contains nutrients which are essential for plant growth. Soil is used in agriculture where it serves as primary nutrient base for plants. It is used in construction and arts. It also plays important role in infiltrating and purifying water. Also helps in waste management. Soil lets plant grow, allows gases exchange to happen between land and air. It provides habitat for most of organisms on earth. We are also included. Here are some references from where I have prepared these slides and thank you for watching.